we go. All right, so welcome to CIT 15 Computer Concepts. And we're going to learn about computers and how to use computers. And we just introduced ourselves and discussed with each other a little bit about why you're learning computers. And yeah, so computers. For those of you who are watching this online, for the CIT 15 Computer Concepts class online, we're going to do just a little introduction to computers and computer science information systems right now. And then we'll also get an orientation to the course on Canvas and what you have to do on Canvas. And then there's something else called MyIT Lab. And so we'll see how to use MyIT Lab. But when I show you that, I'll record from this computer up here so we can get better video of that. So if you're in a rush, if you're at home and you're watching this and you're in a rush, then this video is going to be kind of like just a general discussion of the first thing you need to know about computers. And in the next video, we're going to take a look at how this course works and what you need to do. Cool? All right. What were some of the reasons for wanting to learn about computers that you all came up with? Yeah.
I'm not here because I have to. I'm here because this is computer science, right?
Yeah.
Steve Jobs once said, I believe, that everyone should at least understand the basics of computer science, and I believe that's true even with this day and age. Everything is involved with technology and computers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's an amazing tool, and it's found everywhere, and it's a relatively new tool. I'm putting this here so people realize there's a camera there and they don't walk into it. It's only been around since basically my lifetime, so most of you are coming up on 20 or just past 20, and right, I'm a little bit past 40, so it's not that long that we've had computers around, and it's pretty amazing what they can do, and it's pretty easy to take things for granted, and just to be like, what a stupid website. What do you mean? I have to go there now to check out? Right? Like, who built this checkout process? This is stupid. Screw these people. I'm not using this website. Right? It's like, wow. Like, you get go online and find anything you want, including, like, narcotics, illegal narcotics, and guns, and hitmen. You know, like all the bad stuff's there, and you can order it all online. The good stuff, the bad stuff, the dark web. The dark web's like the illegal web. So knowing kind of how computers work, and that it all comes down to switches, like those two switches right over there, and circuits. And it's just like a whole bunch of little on-off switches inside every computer, including that camera, that's encoding and storing information. Like, wow, that's amazing. It's really amazing. It's like looking at, I don't know, some tall building and just being like, wow, look at what people build. It's amazing. Or the Golden Gate Bridge. You just call people. You can look things up on your phone. So great. Computer literacy, understanding a little bit about why and how these machines work. That's a great reason to learn about computers. Any other reasons come up for people? You could share one of yours or something you heard from somebody else that you thought was awesome. How many people are coming to school because they want to get a good job? Right? It's like why we all go to school, the primary reason we go to school. And to get a good job, you need to be computer proficient, no matter what you're doing today. So if you're not computer proficient, then you're going to suffer. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. The better you are with computers, the better you'll be able to do it. And if you're good enough with computers, you'll be able to do it better than anybody's ever done it before. Like literally, you'll be able to say, okay, like I change oil in cars. I run an oil lube shop, right? get your shop running, you're changing oil, you try some software somebody built, it's horrible. You try a different piece of software, it's horrible. You study for 2 years, you write new software, boom. You revolutionize the oil changing market. And you destroy the old oil changing market. Now you're the oil changing tycoon. You know, like if you figure out how to do things with computers, you destroy industries and create brand new ones. It's like a superpower. You get to destroy industries and create brand new ones if you get good enough with computers. I had one of my students who was a SQL programmer, so worked with databases, and was making $25 an hour as a SQL programmer. And then he took 2 of my classes to learn the Go programming language and then how to do web development with the Go programming language. And then he applied for a job at Yum Brand Enterprises, which is Pizza Hut. And he said, hey, I used to be a SQL guy, and now I've learned how to do Go and Go Web Dev, and I'm interested in helping your web team. And they hired him at $140,000 a year after 2 classes. From $25 an hour to $140,000 a year. That's like pay off your parents' house kind of money. You know, that's like, wow, congratulations, that's awesome. Did it take work? Yes, of course. You know, but like it's 2 classes. The only other thing that is that good is like becoming a doctor or a nurse. And so, yeah, let's understand how these incredible machines work so that we can get better jobs, or so that we could get amazing jobs, or so that we could destroy industries and create new industries and find whole new ways of doing things. Like the entire world of opportunity is before you, and most of you don't even realize it. Like you are standing so close to the epicenter of one of the most amazing, epic events in the history of humanity. You're literally 2.5-hour drive from Silicon Valley, which is the southern portion of the Bay Area, which is revolutionizing humanity. And if you get into computers and you go up and you like get your bachelor's at San Jose State or Stanford, and then maybe get a master's, like you are going to be involved in a community which is one of the most dynamic, vibrant communities to have ever existed in the history of humanity, that's recreating the world. Like Elon Musk wants to he's, you know, created rockets that land themselves and reduced the cost of putting things in space by like 98%. Nobody could compete with him for putting things into space anymore. And it took him 10 years and millions of dollars. And his rockets kept exploding and exploding, and he stuck with it, and now he's nailed it. Because it takes a little time, you got to keep shooting hoops until you get it right. And now he's got rockets that land themselves. Like you can also do that with your life. All of you are smart enough just by the very fact that you're in this room. The only thing that is missing probably is time and effort. And knowing the right way to go. Knowing the right things to learn. And having good teachers. Like that's amazing. So we need to understand it because we use it, but also it helps open up great jobs for us. Helps us become more employable, and helps us become better contributing members to society so that we can help people, which is really what great jobs are all about. You want a better job, you need to know how to serve people and help people, because when you know how to serve and help people, then you can charge them for it. You know, my buddy is an orthopedic surgeon, and he charges me, you know, a lot of money to help people fix their hips and their joints. Because it's like, who else? How many of those people are out there? Not that many. He has a big waiting list, so he's just like, this is how much it costs, and then the insurance pays. So that's the first thing to know about computers. It's pretty amazing. It's an information revolution. An information revolution. So we'll keep these videos short, and I think I'll call this one, or try to call this one, Why Learn About Computers.